Minister, a headline figure of 336 million in the budget sounds fantastic. But again, myself, and not just me, disability organisations, disabled people, DPOs, find that the lack of clarity around this figure is really frustrating, because we don't know whether that's for an existing level of service, if that's for capital spend, if it's for current spend, it's for this year or if it's for that year. And I really would appreciate some more clarity. I mean, you've talked about some figures there, 40.3 million, but you say that's for day service, adult multidisciplinary services and newer rehabilitation services. But it's this year and next year. So, I mean, we'd love to know exactly what is new in this budget for next year. I mean, I've just come from a Disability Matters Committee where we had witnesses in from the looking for neuro rehabilitation services and talking about how important they are. And we have a strategy and it hasn't been rolled out or implemented. Some work has been done on it and that's really welcome, but there are whole areas of this country that need those services to help people with neurological conditions. There's 25 million there to increase PA hours and home support hours, but also to fund the pay parity Section 39 wage agreement. And I just want, do you have a figure for that?
So the Section 39 is separately accounted for, not included in that fund.
Do we have a figure for the Section 39
It's
pay
still
parity?
under negotiations with the WRC.
And I mean, is that going to be addressed in this year or next year? Are we going to see Section 39 workers on precisely the same pay as the Section 38 and the ones who work for the HSE and do precisely the same work as them? And also respite services, I mean, the figure of 30.8 million includes this year and next year. So, I mean, I really question what is actually new in this budget for new measures that are going to be assigned for increasing services to disabled people. I mean, we had a disability capacity review, and that was very detailed, and it said there's a huge amount of unmet need, and to address the unmet need and demographic change over the next few years up to 2032, it's going to take 80 to 90 million euro of additional funding per year to address that. I don't see where that is allocated in this budget, and I'd love some clarity on it, because disabled people deserve better. I won't have time to go into the cost of disability payment. I know it's a social welfare payment, but it's also related to the services and residential and respite and everything else as well, incorporated into it, and those issues need to be addressed.